before, but just how excited as a competitor do you get once you get to the level where it is the stakes are what they are in the playoffs?
Really excited. That's what as a kid, as a basketball fan, that's what you dream about when you grow up, and you dream about these moments, and you dream about winning a championship. So we had a 82 game season, long season, and now the whole point of this is to get to this point and have this opportunity to play for something bigger.
You were very effective down the stretch. Did something change in either your game or the way they use you?
I don't think my game changed. I just think I got in a little groove by try to be even more aggressive, try to really set the tone for this team, and obviously the importance of the moment, the importance of every single game down the stretch. I think probably subconsciously, allowed me to play at an even higher level.
Rudy, they're at their best when they go small. Does this even make you more determined to make sure that you guys can stay big and do what you do best in this series?
I mean, the whole point, I think, in the playoffs and in basketball and anything is to try to force the other team to adapt to you and not the other way around. So they're obviously a very unique team, very, very good team, and they're very good when they play small, but we're also a big team, and we also have opportunities to punish teams when they go small on both ends of the floor. So it's gonna be up to us as a team and myself to be able to allow us to play our best basketball either way.
How do you kind of go about being competitive and knowing that that's what it takes, but also staying within yourself, not trying to do too much kind of in those regards?
There's no need to do too much. I mean, I think I'm at the point in my career when I know who I am, and my teammates know who I am. So it's really about us as a team. We have and also we have so many guys that can contribute. Off the bench also. So I'm really worried about setting the tone, being myself, and then letting the game take care of itself.
It seems like when you talk about punishing them, for going smaller, trying to make them adapt to you, is rebounding just the number one way to do that? I mean, I know there are a lot of things you can do offensively and whatnot, but
I mean, rebounding is on both ends. Rebounding is a very, very important part of basketball. When you want to have success, it's very hard for you to have success if you can either defensive rebound or even offensive rebounding is something that adds huge value to your team. So definitely, I think this is one way of taking advantage of smaller lineup. But smaller lineup can be a small lineup with a lot of very good rebounders too. So I think it's more our mindset or connectivity on both ends and our ability to adjust to different situations.
It's funny listening to podcasts and whatnot. They're like, "Oh, Lakers play small, that could be a problem for Rudy," even when we've seen that not be the case many times. Do you like that the narrative kind of stays where it is?
I mean, it's all right. I don't mind it. I mean, they probably seen that clip, that step back, 1,000 times. So did I. So, but yeah, this is one clip amongst a lot of other defensive possessions, and that's why I know a lot of people don't like the numbers, but the numbers a lot of times speak more than. Over a long period of time, the numbers speak more than the eye test, and it's going to be up to us to be able to be consistent with our approach, and yes, I mean, I'm going to, it's just like my whole career. I'm very likely to be crossed over. Very likely people are going to hit some tough shots over me, and then I might get dunked on. All that stuff might happen, but let's see what happens over the course of hundreds and hundreds of possessions.
It does take a lot for a good defense clip to go viral.
It does. Trust me, I know. Especially when I'm part of it. So it stays silent. It goes under the radar.
Luka and LeBron are, in terms of court IQ, two of the smartest guys in the NBA. Do you think there'll be a lot of adjusting going on as it goes back and forth with this guy?
Definitely. I mean, JJ, LeBron, Luka, all these guys are really, really smart. Obviously, they have the ability to adapt to all kinds of situations, and I think every game is going to be different. I think over the course of a game, people are gonna have to adjust, whether it's them, whether it's us. I think that's the beauty of the playoffs. Is that it's every game can be completely different in terms of game plan and approach, and that's when obviously the IQ, the experience, all these things come into play and become even more important.
Rudy, is this a different kind of approach with Luka in this series versus Dallas? The Mavericks had Gafford and Lively and Derek Jones, and just a different kind of front court look than Luka has in terms of the options that are available to him.
It's a different team.
Yeah.
It's a different team. Obviously they still have a very, very, very good athletic center like Jackson Hayes that can finish and catch lobs. So I wouldn't say it's that super different, but it's true that they don't have as many bodies inside. They just have more bodies on the perimeter, and then they have LeBron James too. That is obviously who he is, and so it's a different team, but it's still Luka Doncic.
It is a different team, but if people were to go back and look at the Dallas series against Luka, it was that double drag action is where they got you guys a lot in that series. Are you guys better prepared for like that type of look this season?
We've obviously playing against him in the conference finals was a great learning experience. We've tried out different coverages, we've seen all different things. Same player, different team, different guys around him, but they're going to run some of the same actions. We know that, so it's going to be on us to once again do as best as we can to try to limit him as much as we can, and it's going to be a game of adjustments. And I think as long as we are all on the same page, we hope that we're going to have some success.
What's the biggest difference between length and size? Like even when they go small, they have a lot of really long guys out there, but there has to be some primary advantage, even though they do have long guys out there.
I think they're both similar. They both go together, right? They do have a lot of length, which helps defensively, helps with that offensively. It helps for basketball in general. But it's the size. Size combined with length, obviously, it's physics, right? You're taller, you're closer to the rim, you don't have to jump as much to get to the same height as some other guys need to jump. So it's important. It's important, but that's not everything in the game. That's why some teams can be really good playing small also. If they are connected and if they have the abilities that they have. So it helps, but it's not everything.
Rudy, I've seen a lot of chatter out there in the media world talking about this series as if you guys are the underdog in this series. How does that make you feel? What's kind of like the temperature when you hear something like that, knowing that you guys had a big run last year?
I think we are the underdogs, and it's fine. I think we have a lot of guys in this locker room that have been underdogs their whole life. So it's a position that we embrace, and I think we embrace it individually and collectively. So it's in a way in a place where we have the opportunity to show who we are over and over.
It seems like Ant is coming into the series the way he talked to us today with really the right approach and the right mentality, just in terms of especially how to attack offensively. How much added confidence, I guess, does that give you that you guys will have success in the series?
Obviously Ant knows how huge a part he is of our team and how he's going to set the tone for all of us. And watch his focus, watch his approach, watch his growth over the years. It's been amazing, and I'm excited to see how he's going to be handling that opportunity, that challenge that we are facing right now.
Rudy, Mike's a year older, but he's healthier in these playoffs right now than he was a season ago. What dynamic does that maybe change from last year's playoffs to have him back?
It's huge. Mike is a huge part of our team, and we need him. really it makes our team better on both ends, and you know, having him as 100%, even 200%, is going to be a great weapon for us.
He's gotten in trouble a couple times this season when teams have had really big lineups and he's been the only like 6 foot tall dude out there. What that would, I mean, matchups wise in this, they start a big lineup. I mean, what can you do or everybody else do to insulate him?
We'll have him guard anyone one-on-one. He'll be fine. He likes that challenge.
Okay.
Rudy, the last few weeks you've really kind of ratcheted up the physicality that you play with. How important is that going to be in this series, just setting the tone with physical play?
It's going to be huge. You know, it's obviously all these guys rely on me to set the tone, and this is my role, you know, to on both ends, you know, set the tone for this team, lead the way with my mindset, with my decisiveness, and with my energy. So it's going to be huge, and I look forward to it.
Rudy, you talk about your mindset and your approach a lot. What is one thing, mindset-wise, that you want to stress to the team for this series and for the rest of the playoffs?
Our focus. You know, there's going to be a lot of noise. There's going to be a lot of distractions. There's going to be a lot of things that won't go our way. I think we are prepared for that, and we can't let that affect us. Can't let that affect us. You know, getting to the next play. Can't let that distract us from the game plan for what we need to do. And I think that's the number one thing. You know.